Hey guys, how's it going today? It's me, Captain Energy. Today we're going to take a look at the Saw-1 Discovery synthesizer in Reason. It's a rack extension available on the Reason store. You know, it's the only place you get rack extensions. Made by Chris Griffin. Not the Chris Griffin, but a Chris Griffin, who created a synthesizer that, at first glance, it's kind of deceiving. Once you get to listen to it, though, this thing sounds bigger than life. It is insane how good this thing sounds. I can't wait to show it to you. Let's get into Reason, take a look. All right, so here we are in Reason. As you can see, this is the synthesizer. When you look at it at first glance, it's, you know, just a bunch of knobs, bunch of dials, and a little bit confusing to understand what's happening here. So let me kind of break it down for you. Not as bad as it looks as far as using this synthesizer. Up top we have our first envelope, envelope 1, 2, and 3. Envelope 1 and 2 both have small matrices here that you can choose any of these parameters right here to control any of the settings that are part of the envelope. So you can get all your envelope settings right there, and you can tell it how much they affect those parameters. And then you also have this right here, soft, lets you adjust the lag, and you can invert the control as well. That's for the first two envelopes. The third envelope just kind of happens. It's just, you know, basic tweak your attack, decay, sustain, release. And right here, both of these, all of these envelopes have a curve on them. So you can adjust the curve using these sliders here next to the dials. Same thing kind of goes on down here at the amp envelope, except that it's got, again, has a matrix with it. Here are the things you can adjust here. You can choose any of the different modulation sources, envelopes, LFOs, whatever, velocity, key, or mod wheel, to control any, again, parameter on your envelope. Same type of control, amount, got your soft, which is your lag, and you've also got your invert. Then we go down to the LFOs. This is where it looks a little different, but it's really kind of the same still. All your LFOs are controlled by a source, and then instead of having the destination to the right, like the format that we've got right here, it kind of did this stacking thing. And it did this because I think to save screen space, so they could get all three LFOs on. But, so he could get all the LFOs on. That'd be Chris Griffin, since he designed this. So we've got your source of the control right here, the destination right here, the amount, your soft, or your lag is right here. And then you've got your invert right here. Same thing down here. Got the same type of parameters, okay? And then on the right, a little bit different here, you can choose a different wave type. We've got basically sine wave, triangle wave, square wave, sawtooth. This is a stepper type. This one's just kind of like a bunch of waves. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Inverted sawtooth. Then we've got these are like the curve type ones where the wave goes up and then kind of curves down a little bit like a sawtooth, but with a little bit of a curve to it. You got your synchronization right here. You've got if this is unipolar or bipolar. We've got LFO retrigger or not, on or off. And then we've got the rate right here. You can adjust that, okay? And again, that repeats for each of the LFOs. Next, down at the bottom, we have compression. Do we have it, you know, how much compression are you applying? Not a lot of parameters there. It's just a simple compressor. Okay, that just changes the look, I believe. Yeah, just changes the look. Doesn't really change any of if you click the Saw Discovery, you can make it look like it has a few different skins you can pick through. Pretty nice. I actually like this one a lot. Normally I like the darker skins, but blue is my favorite color, which you wouldn't know based on my logo or anything else about me. I usually wear a lot of red. I just like red, white, and black for business type stuff. But I like the look of this. It looks very nice. And it actually makes some of these a little easier to read. All right, so there's our compressor. Here's your glide. Here's your polyphony. You can turn it to polyphonic or 3 types of mono. You've got quality here, which you can adjust based on your processor. So if you've got a processor that can't handle a lot, you can turn it to economy mode and reduce the demand on the processor. If you've got a high-end processor, maybe using an M1 or like me using an i9, you can get more out of it. How many notes do you want to hold down at once? 2? Before it starts to replace them? Or do you want a bunch of notes down at once? Then down below we have voices per key. This is interesting. I can tell this to be down to 1 voice per key. 1 key. Or I can tell it to be 8. And you can hear them kind of like running over each other and phasing when you have also, next to this section here, which we just covered, we have the effects section. Now we have 4 different built-in effects. We have reverb, delay, chorus, and distortion. These can all be on or off. Okay, right here. Click the word, like the distortion or whatever, to see the settings. Let's see. Other than that, we go up here. Here you choose your oscillators. Now your oscillator, okay, there are several settings you have here. Let's see. First, well, we're down at 1, which is the single ARP 2600 oscillator, okay? This is 2 ARP 2600 oscillators. Here's 12. 16, all detuned, so you kind of... Let me turn these effects off so you can hear this more clearly here. Here's 1, 2, 12, 16 detuned. Multi-synth, it's a multi-synth saw wave. Here's the, what they call, what is happening here? Hundreds of saw waves. And then if we go one more up, the Trinity is 1,000 plus unique saw waves. You can take these and adjust the timbre. Let me go down lower so we can hear it a little better on just one. Oscillator. Up or down 2. Semitones. This will take you up 12. Well, 11. Okay, so 12 is obviously a 0. And then you have 11 up or down. As with most rack extensions, control clicking any of the dials will return them back to default. So let's see, fine tuning right there. Over here we have tone, analog. Then we have volume A and B. You can detune the oscillators. And then we have right here, this changes the oscillator matrix, which we have right here, to the step sequencer. Now, we go back one more time to the oscillator matrix real quick here. Now, in the oscillator matrix, we have the same type of thing as we have in the other matrices, except now here we have all the different types of modulation that you can provide, Lfos, envelopes. You can even use aftertouch here. You can use key, velocity, the amp envelope, and CVN. This is from, you can add CVs from the back. We can control all these different things now. Volume A and B, pan A and B, tune A and B, volume A, pan A, tune A, volume B, pan B, and tune B. Next, you can change the amount. You can change the lag, and you can do inversion. One last thing that's on here is the step sequencer. There's a 16-step sequencer here. Now this step sequencer works like most, or many I should say, analog step sequencers, where you have each step and you tune off of your root note. So if I'm using C and I say up 12, it's going to take, let me turn this down to, let's give it 2 steps to mess with here for a minute. Now put this on. And you can hear how it's jumping between the 2 notes. If I add to go to 4, I can turn off one of these notes by clicking the actual number, and it will dim the number out. See how now it's gray? And that's how this works. You can set 16 notes in the sequencer. Pitch bend amount. This lets you change the range of your pitch bend. All right. Here we have a high pass and low pass filter over here. All these can be controlled, same type of thing, by modulation. And then you can tell if it's controlling frequency or resonance for the low pass and frequency or resonance for the high pass. You can tell the amount. And then you even have these knobs here where you can kind of change the cutoff. Your resonance is over here. You have your slope right here. All right, so now that we've seen the synthesizer, let's give some of the patches a listen. Let's start with this first one, Saw Start Patch. I think this thing sounds huge. Let's go 1987. Codified likeness unity. Giorgio disco bass. Now, of course, you're going to recognize this one. I mean, it's just amazing sounding. All right, Gonna Make You Cry. See, Journey Polysynth. MKS 70 pad. It's just beautiful. I'm going to skip the NASA steps. Let's see. We'll go for a Raging EDM lead. Love that. Rubber Band. This is kind of a bassy sound. Yeah, that's amazing. Now, these are just the demo sounds. This isn't even, without even getting into the crazy sounds. I mean, there's some, once you get into the polysynth sounds and all that, there's combinator sounds here. I don't know, man. I think this thing's pretty great. I think you should check it out. At least download the trial and see what you think of it there. And let me know what you think of it. I hope you liked the video. If you want to hear more of this synth, I plan on using this for a track real quick here. I mean, like today. So, I mean, I don't know. I think this thing's amazing. Totally worth the money, and I think you should check it out. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just my opinion. So give it a listen. Let me know what you think. And if you do use it for anything, let me know. Also, hit Chris Griffin up and let him know. I'm sure he'd like to know people are using his synth. Maybe it'll encourage you to make another one. I mean, because I think the synth is pretty great and totally worth working with and worth investing in. I don't know. I'm going to probably, maybe I might make a patch bank for it. I don't know. If you guys are interested in a patch bank for this synth, let me know. Because I'd be happy to spend some time with this thing and make some patches to give to you guys or to sell, maybe to help support the channel, since I really don't have any income from the channel whatsoever at this point. Maybe I'll make a patch bank that I release as a combinator on the Reason store or something for a couple bucks, just to make a few dollars to help pay back some of the money I put into this thing. Anyway, have an awesome day. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and please click the notification button so that you will know when my next video drops. I look forward to talking to you all on the next one. I hope you have a great day. Now go get yourself a copy of the Saw Discovery rack extension and make some music today. All right? Take care. Bye.